Hello, everyone. Welcome to another Teaching Tuesday. For today, we'll talk about coercion. What is coercion? Coercion is used to manipulate or trick someone into doing something. It can include mind games, force, threats, or violence to dictate the actions of others. So, for example, I come home from work or from school and I offer you a piece of cake. And you say, no, thank you, I'm okay. But I insist that you have some cake. Telling you I made this cake especially for you, and if you loved me, you would eat the cake. I keep bugging and bugging you to eat the cake. What do you think you're going to do? You're probably going to eat the cake because you feel bad or you feel guilty. However, you still don't want to. So that's what coercion is. This also happens often in sexual activity. Being pressured into sexual activity or being afraid to say no is not giving your consent. Sometimes individuals will say things like, if you love me, you would. This creates a large sense of guilt to the person they are saying to, because they may love the person or they may love you and they want to show it to you, but they may just not be ready to take the next step physically. Using this line can persuade someone to do something that they don't want to. And coercion happens when one individual says no, and the other person does not take it seriously. This happens in situations where one person feels the other is playing hard to get. Even if they are playing hard to get, they are still not saying yes. And that means they are still not giving consent. And we know that consent is an enthusiastic yes. There are other examples of coercive statements, like saying you'll like it or you can stop now. We've done everything else. Why are you saying no now? You know you want to, and I'll leave you if you don't do this with me. These can all be excuses or attempts to create consent. It's an individual's way to pressure someone into sexual activity, or they believe that this is how it's supposed to happen. So that's what coercion looks like in a nutshell. So it's important to know what consent and coercion looks like. That way we can have a safe and healthy relationship as well. That's it for today's Teaching Tuesday. Just a reminder, we also have a Compassion and Connection workshop coming up this Friday, February 19th. That's from 11:30 a.m. to 1:30 p.m. So if you'd like to sign up, please email publicad.lacic@sastel.net.